points.
Brett, was there an added emotion tonight for the team considering all the pregame festivities and in remembering the 20th anniversary of 9/11?
Yes, definitely. We obviously most of the players are old enough to remember where we were when that happened, and obviously I wasn't a resident of New York growing up. I lived a long ways away from here, and obviously once I got drafted, I made it to the major leagues and spent a little more time here. Started to realize the severity and the importance of this day. And, for us to be able to play the Mets today, obviously a beautiful venue here at Citi Field. I thought the fans were unbelievable for us to be able to play them. And, baseball played a big part in the healing of this city and the country 20 years ago. And I think that, that still resonates with us today. And just, fortunate for our team to be a part of such a special day. And it was definitely emotional, but it was fun to be a part of.
Aaron Boone was wearing the FDNY hat. You guys were wearing different hats, obviously, through batting practice and throughout the game. Is there something you feel when you put on that hat, knowing the meaning of this day?
Yeah, definitely. In years past, we've been able to wear the FDNY and NYPD hats, and this year, obviously, with a few new departments added into the mix, we were able to switch it up a little bit, which was nice. And there's obviously a lot of people out there that were not just affected by what happened, but there's a lot of people out there that we all owe a great deal of thanks to for the sacrifices that they made. And for us to be able to. For me today, wore the Port Authority hat, but some other guys, whether it be the sanitation or the corrections hat, there's a lot of people out there that that we owe a lot of thanks to and that need to be recognized. And I thought it was nice that both teams were able to do that.
Shifting the focus to what happened on the field tonight, is there a collective exhale with this team considering the struggles you guys have gone through over the last week to 2 weeks?
Yeah, definitely. As you said, the last couple of weeks we've gotten beat up pretty bad. So, it's a tough game. I think we constantly get reminded of that on a daily basis. But we can. There's not any time to sit around and hang your head and feel sorry for yourself. So I thought our guys did a really good job of coming out today and responding. We had a big second inning. We're able to get a lead. And obviously, you got to give credit to the Mets. They jumped right back in it and got their fans back into the game. And, I thought it was a great game, both sides. We were fortunate to come out on top, but just a great game, a lot of action back and forth, and a fun game to be a part of.
Marley Rivera, you have the next question.
Brad, you guys obviously have had a lot of up and downs, particularly in the last couple of weeks. Can you describe the emotions of a game like this and how much you guys needed it after that, 7-game losing streak?
Yeah, we definitely needed it. We needed it a few days ago, but it didn't come until today. So it's nice to get back on the right track. Obviously, over the last month, we've ridden 13-game winning streak. We've been kind of the highest of highs and kind of here recently the lowest of lows. So it's nice to get things turned around in the right direction. Obviously playing a really good team here and a tough place to play here with the atmosphere. But, just proud of the way we responded. And I thought we did a good job not throwing at bats away tonight and really just continuing to try and get guys on base and give us opportunities to score runs.
And Brett, obviously there's a lot of, there can be a frustration from the Yankee fans because of the up and down and consistency this season. What do you think you guys proved today?
I think that I've said all along, we've got a resilient group of guys. We've been through a lot all year. And, obviously as the season winds down here in September, every game gets a little more important and a little more important. So, I think that, like I said, it's nice to just get out of that little rut we're in and hopefully come out tomorrow and, get out to an early lead and do our best to win the series and move on. And, we're going to obviously, do our best to do just that and show up ready to play tomorrow.
Bruce Beck, you have the next question.
Brett, you've been part of the fabric of this city for a long time, since 2008. Did that make it more meaningful tonight to be a part of this?
Yeah, definitely. As I said earlier, I mean, as tough of a day it is, and the memories that a day like this brings up, it was a fun game to be a part of. It was a special day to be a part of. The pregame ceremonies I thought were, just very well done, very tasteful, and obviously, I think that not just the players on the field, but the fans, especially in the seats, enjoyed the show that we all put on out there tonight, and yeah, it was a great game to be a part of, and I think that looking back, for me, I know it's September 11th, but it definitely had the feel of a playoff game for sure.
Tom Merriam, you have the next question.
Just to follow up on what you were saying, the feel of a playoff game. Did it feel different playing out there, and if so, how?
Yeah, I mean, just I think being out there for the pregame ceremonies, and obviously, as we said earlier, it was an emotional day, and to be out there on the field and see the different departments represented out in the outfield during the anthem and things like that. I think it just puts things in perspective. I know for me, sometimes I get lost in over the course of the season, really beating myself up over tough games, whether it be for myself or for the team, and I think games like today just really as a reminder for me, especially that there's things out there that are more important than baseball. So it's nice to bring some joy to the city, and for us to be able to get out there in front of the fans and really give them something to be excited about. So just I thought it had a special atmosphere from before the game started all the way to the end.
Jake Steiner, you have the next question.
Hey, Brett, you mentioned the pregame ceremony. I just wanted to ask what you thought specifically about the standing shoulder to shoulder with the Mets players, so just kind of what that was like.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, again, I think that it is as bad of a day as that was 20 years ago. I think that the one thing that it showed us is what we're capable of doing as a country when people come together. And I thought that it was a great it was a great idea for us in the Mets to stand shoulder to shoulder and be out there together. And obviously we're in different uniforms and in different dugouts and competing against each other. But, at the end of the day, we're kind of all on the same team, and, all part of this city. And, I thought that, it was a great idea for us to kind of mix in with those guys and, show the fans and show the world that we are all one.
Zach Braziller, you have the next question.
Brett, just lately, how do you feel to play? It just seems like you might be hitting your stride. Obviously, you had 2 big hits today.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel like my work has been good recently, and obviously, starting to get some results on the field, and just, more than anything, just having good at bats. And, when I get good pitches to hit, make sure I capitalize on that. And I know that over the course of the season, obviously, it's been frustrating, and I've been pretty inconsistent at times, but here recently have felt much better. And, just trying to do a good job of, trying to grind out at bats and get on base for the big guys behind me.
And in that 8th inning, that single, you guys had been, 16 in a row had been retired. Do you feel like that hit maybe spurred something?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's my job there, leading off the 8th inning, obviously down 1 run. I know, who's hitting behind me and who's hitting behind him. So, the last thing they want to do is walk me and put me on base. So I had a feeling I would get a couple pitches to hit. And, obviously the first one was, if I remember right, first one was a good pitch to hit, and I took it. And then, once I got to 1-1, got another pitch to hit and didn't miss it.
We'll take the final question in queue from Joel Sherman.
Brett, why did you guys decide to meet after the game last night?
Didn't hear you. What did you say?
Why did you guys decide to meet after the game last night?
Well, I mean, I think that anytime you're going through a tough stretch, this is a tough game, and obviously the longer you're around it, the more you realize that. But anytime you're going through a tough stretch, sometimes guys feel sorry for themselves. Sometimes it's tough to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I just I think that was it 6 or 7 losses in a row after last night. And, one of those things where it's just kind of enough's enough. And a couple people had some things to say, and I thought it went well. And obviously, maybe it worked. We won today, so hopefully we'll go on a winning streak.
Brett, did you call it?
I did not. I did not call it, and I did not speak, but I listened, and that's all I got for you.
Did anything resonate in particular out of that meeting? Something that was said that you think was meaningful and helpful?
I think several guys talked, and I thought everybody that spoke had something good to say. Over the course of the season, we have a lot of meetings, whether it be pregame, postgame, just the hitters, just the pitchers, or everybody. And last night, obviously, was everybody, and thought there were some good things said. And I think more than anything, just a reminder that we're the same team that just won 13 in a row a few weeks ago, and there's not a lot that's changed since then, and we know what we're capable of doing. So just a little reminder, a little pick me up for the guys, and I thought our guys did a good job of responding to that and coming out today ready to play.